Mate, I don't do children's sizes, so you know.
Touche. Yeah.
Okay, so let's pretend you want a brand new Mark 8 Fiesta ST, but you're a bit lazy and you want it to come with a few modifications already attached. Well, Ford Performance has exactly what you are looking for. Say hello to the brand new limited edition Ford Fiesta ST Edition. It may not feature any more power, but the Fiesta ST Edition is able to boast manually adjustable coilovers, 18-inch alloys that save 8 kilograms of unsprung weight, gloss black detailing to the exterior, a Quaife limited slip differential, tweaks to the interior, recalibrated steering, beefier brakes, and oh yeah, that bold Azure Blue paintwork. Only 300 were made for the UK, all of which are 3-door only. Not that I'm complaining. So yes, here we are in the brand new Ford Fiesta ST Edition. You may have noticed I've got a guest.
Hello. That's a mouthful, isn't it?
It is, but it's not bad as the, hang on, Ford Fiesta ST Ford Performance Edition. It's like,
yeah, it's
like, do you want any more syllables in there? But yes, there's a very good reason why Chris, aka PocketRockets, good friend of the channel and fellow YouTuber, is joining me, because thanks to this little legend, he is
none of that little. I know I'm vertically challenged, but don't be taken. Don't be heightism. Don't use any heightism.
Thanks to this small but perfectly formed legend.
Yeah, that's much better. That's going to be my new Instagram bio.
Thanks to Chris, I'm driving this car because I approached Ford UK, and because this car has been insanely popular and there was a waiting list, I was too late to pretty much join the waiting list. Chris has the car for the week, and I've been helping him film.
He's lying.
And this is my reward. I get to have a quick spin in the car.
He's lying. They didn't like him. They liked me more. That's why they gave me the car.
But yeah, so so yes, I'm going to have a little play in this. This is a first drive video, so these are really my first impressions, and I'm just going to be giving the car a bit of a spanking, in all honesty, because why wouldn't you? It's a fast Ford. So that brings me quite nicely onto the engine, because of course the engine and the power remain unchanged, which I think, we're both in agreement that is a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not to say that this car feels like it needs more power, because it has 200 horsepower, 290 newton meters of torque from that Diddy 1.5 litre 3-cylinder petrol engine. This has got enough power, so this car doesn't feel slow. I think you'd have to be a maniac to suggest otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
However, it would be nice just to have a little bit of a map on here. As Chris said in our twin test video, Ford Performance, they kind of doing their own thing there. They're not really working with mount tune as much as they used to. So yeah, there's not going to be there's no mount tune kit on this. This is more of a handling edition.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
you've got coilovers as standard, which are two-way adjustable. The front end, compared to a standard Fiesta ST, is at 15 millimeters lower, and the rear is 10 millimeters lower. You've also got different 18-inch alloys, which overall save around 8 kilograms of weight. Of course, you've got this lovely Azure Blue, or as I call it, Smurf Blue, because it looks a bit more...
Or Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf Blue.
You're forgetting something. You've not been researching. You get obviously the lower ride height, but that's because of the coilover system.
Yeah,
and the coilover system is two-way adjustable.
I said that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No,
I did. I said it's got coilovers which are two-way adjustable. Right. VAR. We're going to go to VAR. We're going to go over to Stockley Park.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
you've got coilovers as standard, which are two-way adjustable.
Red card.
Yeah.
Red card. No, yeah, but you haven't said what the two-way adjustable can do.
I didn't say that. You are correct in that stage.
I'll cover myself by saying I was going to get to that.
Oh, there we go.
No. Yeah, so you get you can change the not only the compression, you can also change the rebound. So you get 16 different positions with compression and 12 with rebounds. And annoyingly, you have to do all the adjustment from the bottom, not the top. So really, you've got to get the car on the ramp to do it. But it just gives you so much more dynamic, gives you a little bit more choice to how you want to set the car up, whether it's for B roads like we're on now, or track driving, which again, I can imagine is on track.
Oh, be
Could you imagine it?
An absolute weapon.
Yeah.
You'll be chasing down supercars before you know it. Well, in the corners, of course. On the straights, it'd just be bye.
Unless we had a map, which they didn't put on this.
No.
Probably be a little bit more competitive.
No. Despite this being on coilovers, this car I'd say is surprisingly comfortable. Now the Mark 8 compared to the Mark 7, Chris and I have done a twin test, so please check that out on his channel.
The Mark 7 is like falling downstairs.
A bit harsh, but yeah, the Mark 7 is a bit like whereas this is not quite on a cloud, but it's definitely more compliant.
Yeah, trust me, mate. Falling down a flight of stairs, I'd take over the ride in the Mark 7. I really would, honestly.
But even though this isn't coilovers, it's still compliant. Yes, there's a firm edge to it, but could you daily this car? Most
Yes,
definitely. I think you could do that with ease.
I have been. I've quite enjoyed it.
You jammy sod.
It's been lovely.
In regard to other changes, as standard, you get the Quaife limited slip differential. On the standard ST, you'd have to pay extra for that as part of the performance pack, but with the ST Edition, that's thrown in for good measure.
Yeah.
And I think that it's fantastic because
any of you mad people that have got a standard ST and didn't spec the performance pack, that's
no, you need to get your head checked out.
That's a criminal offence.
Yeah. I don't actually think Ford UK have Fiesta ST on their fleet without the limited slip differential.
No, some say. Yeah, some say.
Because why would you not spec it? It's just you'd have to be crazy not to. So in regard to some performance stats, because we all like performance stats, it's a good way to measure the ability of a car's performance, of course.
Definitely.
Speaking of which,
go on, mate, I didn't know we were in Mexico.
So this will hit 62 miles per hour in 6.5 seconds, and the top speed is 143 miles per hour.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all, no. So this is power-wise the same as the standard car.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing, but us being petrol heads, we would like just a bit more to be squeezed out of this little 3-cylinder engine.
And it's definitely possible because there's lots of tuners out there that have already done it.
Exactly.
And, it's a no-brainer, really.
In regard to other changes, the exterior has been tweaked. The interior has also been tweaked, so you've got nice blue stitching, you've got lovely blue piping on the seat belts, which I really like.
Yeah. Well, you've got the bigger steering wheel from the new Focus ST.
Yeah.
Which now allows you, the biggest difference is, allows you to select sport mode from one click of the button, or toggle through the three driver modes, which are normal, sport and racetrack.
Yeah, this steering wheel is lovely as well.
Yeah,
it feels nice and meaty in the hands. It's got a nice girth to it.
Yeah. We love a bit of girth. Oh, that's out of context, actually.
No, it's just let's move on.
Don't even know what the how.
Is that Unos?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. Oh, go on, lad.
Yeah, I don't know how the coilovers have been set, because I know other journalists, obviously probably a little bit more experienced with cars, so they're a little bit more free flowing to trying out the settings on the suspension, but I'm not sure what it's set to now.
Whatever. I reckon Ford have probably done the sensible thing and set it kind of
neutral, isn't it?
Or so set it to medium, not too soft, not too hard. The Goldilocks setting, we'll call it.
I haven't watched the Smurfs too much, so I can't use a pun from there to kind of replicate what you've just done with Goldilocks.
The car, as you would expect, handles fantastically. Unfortunately, we're just stuck on a random B road, no real corners on it. But yeah, believe me, you can really hustle this down a B road. But of course, you can do that with a standard Fiesta ST. However, with the coilovers, you've got, as you said earlier, you've got more adjustability. So if you want to tighten things up and go a bit more gung-ho, you can do that.
As I said, it's just
slacken things off.
It's just made the car more dynamic and more confident, inspiring than it already was.
Yeah.
No, when you say coilovers, it's straight away you think you've ruined the car.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're ruining the ride. But this, I mean, we're on we're on a busy A road, and the road is absolutely dreadful. I mean, this is the better part of it. But,
Yeah, this bit isn't too bad.
Yeah, but in my car, for example, Mark 7, it'd be horrible down here. It really would. But this, you wouldn't even think that you're in a Fiesta ST. I'd have to say that.
Now, there is a bit of an issue with this car. Two issues. The first of which is there's a good chance you can't buy it. That's because only 300 were made for the UK market.
Yeah.
Therefore, if you haven't put your name down and already bought one, then you've missed out. So one would argue this is a kind of pointless review because I'm showing you a car you can't actually buy.
Yeah.
But hey, check out Auto Trader. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. The second issue is the price. There's no easy way to say this. I'm just going to come out and say it. This car, when you could buy it, was £27,075, and for a little Fiesta, that seems like a lot of money. Let's face it, if you saved a bit more, you could buy a Puma ST, which is more practical, or you can get a Focus ST, which is of course more powerful and bigger.
Yeah, exactly. It just,
as much as I love Fiesta STs and I like this car, would I pay £27,000 for it?
no.
Honestly, no. It's a lot of money, and yes, this will go down as a kind of collector's item. Although I don't think it's going to reach the heights of the Focus RS 500, for example. But I know that you can't really compare those two cars.
Yeah, but a car like a Focus RS 500 is, even though they're like crazy now, I've seen one for like 70 grand.
Yeah, so I.
You can sort of justify it being a lot more money because it had certain things, like it had more power, and it had a ridiculously horrible black wrap, which I'm not a fan of.
I actually like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a nightmare to clean. You have to literally, if you take it out,
that's true,
and a bird poos on it, you have to clean it straight away. You have to jump out. As soon as the bird fornicates in your car, you have to pull up the side of the road and clean it, otherwise it destroys it.
That's true, and I can speak from experience because Leo's grill is starting to look a bit blemished. I think is the word.
So when you put it into context with this, if you're buying it as an investment point of view, don't, because it will hold its money over time on the used market. If you came to sell it over a standard ST, it's just never going to be as collectible as its bigger brother, the Focus. It really isn't.
But this is a properly good package, and if you want, as I said in my intro, or as I may have said, depending on how I edited this video, if you do want a brand new Fiesta that comes with some modifications already, I was going to say this is a good way to do it, but obviously you can't buy the car, and it is quite expensive.
Because what's an ST3 fully spec'd out with adaptive LEDs and stuff? Probably about 25 something.
Yeah, I'd say I think that's a good guess.
Well, no, I know this.
So a good estimate. Sorry.
Yeah, when I compared both a Performance Edition and an ST Edition together, a fully spec'd ST3 over a Performance Edition, which is 26.5 grand, is £1,500 cheaper. So about what we said, about 25 something grand, 25.5 grand.
And even that for a Fiesta
is mental.
It's quite a lot of money. Bearing in mind that when the Fiesta ST first hit the scene, the Mark 7, not the Mark 6, because obviously the Mark 6 wasn't turbocharged.
Yeah.
When the Mark 7 first hit the scene, it was about, I think the base model was about 14 grand.
No, not that less, not that low.
It would have been about 14, 15 grand.
Well, an ST3.
No, not an ST3.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking base model, the entry level ST.
I'd say about 16 and a half, 17, I reckon. Because an ST3.
I'm going to put it as a caption because I think I'm closer. Oh look!
Yeah, another
Unos. Go on. Sorry.
No,
I got a bit excited.
Well, we already established earlier in the top trumps that a Mark 7 ST3 was just shy of 20 grand. So it can't be a normal ST can't be 14. Nowhere near that. Nowhere near that.
I'm going to stick to about 15 then.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can tell me. We should put money on this. Have I got money on me? No,
I've got. We're going left in, aren't I?
Yeah, left in.
I've got £6 on me.
Yeah. Do you want to bet that £6? You want to bet that fine £6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. Do it this way. Whoever loses buys lunch.
Yeah, I'm up for that, mate.
Right,
I can
cool.
just build a business.
So if I win, we're going to the Ivy or somewhere like that, or the Ritz. If if you win, then we're going like to Morley's or to like some chicken cottage.
We have to go
if you're lucky.
We have to go pretty far for that round here, mate. Yeah, no, I'm going for that. Do you want to handshake that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, go on then. So what did you say? You said 15, did you say? You said 15,
I don't know about the hands been. Yeah, for a base model, I do want to make it clear, base model.
So you said 15. Yeah. I'm going to say 16 and a half.
All right.
Oh, I hope I win, please. Fancy more of these, you know.
Right, so Chris has looked it up.
Right, so you said, Mr. Car Obsession,
yes,
that an ST1, which wasn't called an ST1, it was called ST, you said, how much was it?
I reckon about 15 grand.
Right, and I said 16 and a half.
Yeah.
Can you put in like a drum roll?
Yeah, come on.
£17,935.
What, back when it was introduced in like 2013?
Yes.
Are you sure?
This is as published by a very well-known automotive journalist company. And we're not going to say, mate. We're not going to plug them. You can look. There you go. Look there.
What do Autocar know?
Oh, you've given them.
What do they know? Nothing.
Yeah, and
no. Genuinely, are you sure?
Yes. That's his as new.
That doesn't sound right. That sounds too expensive. I could just want them
chicken. Get me some chicken.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some old pigeon that's been disguised as some variant of Southern Fried Chicken.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. You enjoy that dirty roadkill pigeon.
Oh,
right.
Looking forward to that. Thank you, mate.
On that note, I'll have to get my £6 out. At this point, it's not really too much else to say, because as much as this car is different, it isn't a revolution. It's kind of an evolution of a very good, successful platform.
Yeah, it's like Ford saying a farewell, giving it a good farewell, haven't they?
It's OEM plus.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. That's the best way to describe it. OEM plus.
I will definitely agree with that.
Although it's not the cheapest way of doing it. And one could argue you could do what Chris has done: get a Mark 7.
Yeah.
Save yourself a truckload of money, and have whatever money left over to modify it.
Yeah, and you know, on Car Chatters, I revealed that I had an allocation for a performance edition.
Yeah.
26.5 grand. Had to give it up for many reasons. But I'm I don't regret giving it up, because, yeah, as you said, I got to get the Mark 7 and have a lot of cash left over to play with. Oh, this is awesome, isn't it?
Such a B-road blaster.
But hey, if you've got the money, get one.
Yeah, if you're watching this,
you're not going to exactly get one and go, oh, I've spent all this money and it's rubbish, I don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, what a thing. What a device for wrapping a massive smile on your face. And I think on that jubilant note,
yes,
we are going to end it. A massive thank you for Chris for giving me the access to drive the car, and of course a massive thank you to Ford UK for making sure I was insured to drive the car, and basically saying yes, you can have a quick go in it whilst Chris has got it, because if it wasn't for Chris and Ford UK, I probably would never have driven this car. But above all, thank you for you guys watching this video, because without your views, I don't get these kind of opportunities. So yes, very grateful for that. And of course, I'm going to plug my merch. Check it out, controllershift.com. You know you want to.
Hashtag still haven't got one.
Hashtag I'm still waiting for Aaron to give me one. Mate, I don't do children's sizes, so you know.
Touche. Yeah. Well,
you have to grow a bit to get one.
Mate, you won't be laughing when I'm eating a lovely, delicious chicken cottage when I won that bet, mate.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If so, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you are subscribed, don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified every time I make a video. But until the next time, be sure to keep up the car obsession. And yeah, check out PocketRockets. Make sure you do that.
Yeah, make sure you do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.